Florida gubernatorial candidate Andrew Gillum gets caught in a hotel room with 2 men and some meth. I wasn't going to talk about it, but y'all wanted to, so here it go. Nestle girl, I was going to try to stay the hell away from this mess ass story for several reasons. First of all, you know you can't talk about nothing about no fancy educated blacks without the woke police coming around saying, here we go trying to tear down the black man, or niggas always trying to tear each other down. So I wanted to stay away from it because I just didn't want to deal with that. The other reason why I wanted to stay away from this story is because I somewhat have a personal connection to Andrew Gillum. I was at Florida State at the same time Andrew Gillum was at FAMU. I actually worked on his city commission campaign. We were going door to door in Tallahassee, knocking on doors saying, here's pamphlet, here's information, vote for Andrew Gillum's city commission. And I just remember way back when, in the early 2000s, that Andrew had a whole lot of promise. And then when he became city commissioner, I think at the time he was like the youngest person to be on the city commission because he was able to get all the student vote, the black student vote from FAMU and Florida State. And then he went on to become the mayor, and don't quote me on this, but he might have been the youngest mayor in Tallahassee, something to that effect. At any rate, I worked on that campaign, and I also worked on his Florida campaign for governor. So this was particularly touch and go for me because I got a lot of friends who are personal friends with Andrew Gillum because we all went to college together, and I just didn't want the nonsense and I didn't want them side-eyeing me. But the thing about it is, the shit all over the damn news, and I realized shit, me not talking about it ain't gonna make this shit go away, so let's just damn talk about it. Now listen, I'm gonna provide some insights to this situation that may not be floating around in the news because I know more because I'm a little closer to certain situations and whatnot, and I'm gonna start out by saying this. Okay, and those of y'all from Tallahassee can be mad all you want, but I ain't telling no lie. There was rumblings back when we were in college that Andrew Gillum was gay. All right? I'm not saying the man is gay, straight, or bisexual, but anybody who was in Tallahassee during that time, and if they say there were not rumblings, or in the words of Tammy Roman, scatterbutt about Andrew Gillum being gay, there's a goddamn lie. Okay? Now, Carlton Morton from Love is Blind on Netflix has taught us that there is a space for black men to be bisexual, and whether Andrew is gay, bi, or black, or gay, straight, bi, or bisexual, you know what I'm saying? That's up for him, his wife, and the rest of y'all to interpret it whichever way y'all want. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing, right? I'm gonna need somebody to confirm for me if Andrew ass was down here for a wedding or if he was down here on an escapade. Because see, that makes it different for me if I'm the wife. You know what I'm saying? There's one thing that you went out of town for what you said you went out of town for, and you got lost in the sauce. It's still bad and messed up all the way around. But it's a whole nother thing. A whole nother thing that's gonna fuck up the thing if you told my ass a lie and you went down there to fool-la-la with these men, okay? Here's the thing that sat wrong with me altogether. And I was an avid watcher of Sesame Street. Follow me here, daughter. When the news report broke, they said it was an older Spanish man, it was a white boy, and it was Andrew Gillum. Now, I watched the Sesame Street, and I learned very well that one of these things is not like the other, okay? The first question and the first thing that had me side-eyeing the hell out of this story was how do these 3 uniquely different individuals end up in the same hotel room, okay? Hotel room, not hotel bar, down to the bar, hotel room. How do these 3, and not to say an old Spanish man, a white man, and a middle-aged black man can't hang out together, ride in the same car, be together on the same airplane, or be in the same hotel room together, but the shit just looked a little fishy, bitch. Fishy. Okay, second of all, let me fill y'all in on something with that crystal meth real quick. Now everybody knows I make no qualms and I keep no secrets about the party drugs that I've done in my life. I ain't never fuck with that damn crystal meth. They call it Tina. But I've been around the world enough to know just a little something about it. And I'm going to say this. The white gays been doing that for a long time. They call it party and play, P&P. They've been doing it for a long time. They take that crystal meth, especially the ones on the bottom, and it allows them to lay down and get fucked for hours. It heightens your sexual, whatever the case may be. It heightens all of that and makes you want to have sex for a very, 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 very long time, or whatever the case may be. Now, upon first glance, I was like, you know what? From what I know of Andrew, from what I know about drug culture, gay culture, and sex culture, I am not of the thought that Andrew was doing crystal meth. I really want to give this brother the benefit of the doubt and say he was not doing crystal meth. However, I know enough about party drugs to know this. The girls that get fucked and do fucking on party drugs, they know how to do just enough to intensify the night and not go overboard, right? Secondly, with somebody as classy based as Andrew Gillum is, as many political functions and weddings and all types of formal events he has to go to and drink, Andrew Gillum does not strike me as the type of man at 40 with his public standing that drinks too much to the point where he's in the toilet throwing up after EMS and police officers arrive. Excuse me, I drank a Coca-Cola, please. I don't know this to be a fact. Okay, I don't know it to be a fact. But it is my thought that they had done got a hold of some bad shit. What is the likelihood that this boy is in the bed convulsing and throwing up, and Andrew got his face in the toilet throwing up at the same damn time for two different reasons? No, that boy, y'all had done went and walked Washington Avenue or Ocean Drive and got hold of some bad shit. Or that Spanish man was trying to fuck both of y'all in the ass and rob y'all. Because that's another thing the girls do. They go fill the people up full of the good drugs. They pass out. Then when you wake up, your watch, your wallet, your car, your keys, and every damn thing else is gone. Here's the thing, right? And at first, Andrew's first statement was, I was caught in an unfortunate situation, but please let it be known I did not and do not indulge in methamphetamines. And I want to give him the benefit of the doubt, and he may be right. But here's the thing, Andrew Gillum, and whoever the hell from Fam Goddamn You that wrote that statement for you, the methamphetamines ain't the problem. The methamphetamines ain't the problem. Bitch, it's the men's in that damn hotel room that's the problem. Listen, America loves an old rehab story. Look at Demi Lovato. Marion Barry ass was in that car smoking crack to the Holiday Inn. And them niggas still re-voted his ass in time after time. We love an old, I went to rehab story and now I don't conquer. I'm a conquering warrior. The meth was not the problem. It was the men's. Bitch, you addressed everything in this thing except the men's. Okay, now listen, if you would have told me Andrew Gillum gets caught in a hotel room with fraternity brothers, that makes sense. Andrew Gillum gets caught in a room with old time college buddies, that makes sense. Andrew Gillum gets caught in the room with family members, that makes sense. But one of these things, two of these things is not like the other. Who is this Spanish man and why is you with this white boy? And the thing about it is the white boy ain't shit. White boy said, look, bitch, I almost died down to the Mount Mandarin Oriental. I ain't got no reason to lie. I don't know shit about no wedding. I ain't see no tux. I was not here for no wedding, and Andrew didn't mention shit to me about no wedding. And the gag is, bitch, the picture floating around of y'all sitting on the boat damn near in each other's lap. Was that the day before? Was that the day of the wedding? Was that the present day that y'all was in there finna hunch and drink or whatever else the fuck y'all was finna do? The boy is an escort. The boy is on a Red Boy page. And not to say that some of us are not friends and don't keep the company of prostitutes. But I need to know, and I need a better understanding of how it is y'all know each other and why it is y'all know each other and where y'all met and what the intentions was when y'all was hanging out. Or all the people that went to fam, goddamn you. All right, that you know in Miami, you hooked up with Tyson. Tyson with the good body. Tyson that look good. Tyson that sell dick and ass to the internet. You hooked up with Tyson. You didn't call Tamika, you didn't call Terrell, you didn't call Jamal, you didn't call Shawanda, bitch, you called Tyson. But you want to go to rehab for alcohol. Seem to me, bitch, you need to go to rehab for lying or rehab. You would be a great politician because you evading the point, honey. You is evading the point. Them statements ain't said nothing about them men. And let me get on the wife real quick because she had them fucked around and rubbed me the wrong way. Let me tell y'all something. You can't be in the public and then get mad when people render public judgments, okay? I want to tell you something, and it's something that I accepted very early in my career, being somebody that's relatively public. There is a price for everything. Public people, famous people, rich and popular people, they want all the privilege and benefits that come along with being public and famous and influential people and privileged people, but then they want to be treated like regular people when bad things happen to them. I am sorry. That is the cost of being who you are. When your ass is getting skipped to first class and you're being given money from this place and all this type of privilege, you ain't saying, in these circumstances, please give me and my family privacy and please treat me like a regular person. You receive all that privilege with open arms. There's a yin for every yang. So for every ounce of privilege that you receive on this end, you have to be open and willing to accept every ounce of more criticism and ridicule that you receive on the back end that the normal person don't get. And if you don't want that, then go back to being damn normal. Now the wife, I'm paraphrasing right now, but the wife released a statement. And see, she had on fucked around and made me mad because I was around here rooting for her. She had put out a statement, and the statement was very defensive. It started off with something like, I hope all of you out there who's passing judgment on my husband and my family never ever go through anything like this, and I'm praying for you, this and the third. First of all, honey, don't be mad at us because y'all ass wasn't mad with us when y'all was in our living room every day asking us for our damn vote. Now you want to be mad with us when we giving you damn our opinion, okay? We are allowed to have an opinion on this thing. It is scandalous, and for whatever it's worth, our nosy asses want to know. Is it any of our business? Sure, hell nah, it ain't none of our business. But it does not change the fact that when that shit ran across the CNN, it made my eyebrow go like this and be like, bitch, what, okay? In a perfect world, everybody would look at scandalous, salacious shit and go on about their business. But that is just not the way our human brains work. You can't help the fact that we curious. You can't help the fact that this shit has piqued our interest. You cannot help the fact that, bitch, we want to know what the fuck going on and what the fuck they was doing in their room. I can tell you what the fuck they was doing in their room. They was in there about to fuck, okay? But you can't get mad with us. And here's the thing. I question, has she been bamboozled, ran astray, led amok, or is she in on the rules? I got quite a few friends from Florida State who are in that political arena, that Tallahassee, that SGA groomed to be the next president arena, who are live alternative lifestyles. And they have entered into arrangements with other young ladies who just want to be first ladies. You know what I'm saying? I'm curious to know, was she in on it? Because here is the thing. You cannot tell me Andrew Gillum's wife, and I believe she's a FAMU graduate, I'm sorry. You cannot tell me at some point in her tenure, at some point at Tallahassee, at some point on a telephone phone call, she ain't heard them rumblings of Andrew potentially being gay. Because, bitch, I was across the tracks at Florida State University and I heard it. And again, if anybody say they ain't never heard that shit when they was in Tallahassee with us, they a goddamn lie. That shit rumbled from the highest hill to the valley low, okay? It don't mean it's true. It just means it was scatterbutt about it. But listen, what don't come out in the wash, a damn sure come out in the rinse. And it's looking like when you put these puzzle pieces together, the shit the people was talking 15 and 18 years ago wasn't no damn lie. It's feeling like it wasn't a damn lie. Now, as far as Andrew's political career is concerned, you know, damn. As a black man, we don't get the same chance as white people get. And I'm not going to promise you that this is something that a white candidate that went as high as Andrew would have been able to get over. And the thing about it is this comes at a very, 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 very bad time for Andrew, considering the fact that we are getting ready at some point or another to have a complete transition in government. You know what I'm saying? If the Democrats win and all this different stuff, I could have so seen Andrew in D.C. in one of these cabinet positions under Biden, so on and so forth. Now y'all know how politics works. Any and everybody that's got an arm's length of affiliation with this man has stopped taking his phone calls, taking his name off their websites, and have completely disassociated themselves with him and this damn scandal, because don't nobody want meth and death on their damn name, okay? It's unfortunate and it's sad, and I wish that this just did not happen. Now here is what needs to happen, because there is always a way that you can fix this. And America loves a good comeback story. The alcohol and the meth, that's the easy part. You already tried to do it with the rehab thing. It's these men's what you need to fix. And this is the way it's supposed to go. If I was Olivia Pope and Andrew Gillum was my client, this story would go: Andrew and his wife are getting a divorce. Andrew's wife, himself, his man, her new man, and their kids 2 years later would show up on the cover of Time magazine as the new normal. We would pay Andrew's wife off to come off as a not scorned woman who supports this man and co-parenting and loves him for living in his truth, and they look like the all happy family. Andrew's ex-wife with her new man, Andrew and his man, the kids, all on the cover of Time magazine's new normal edition. That makes all the scandal completely go away, and it's like, some good came out of this. And then because Pete Buttigieg, and y'all know Elizabeth Warren, she an old lesbian, because they leading the way. Hillary Clinton was one too quiet as it's kept. She just had sense enough not to do her shit at the Mondale Oriental with meth and butch lesbians. Nevertheless, with them leading the charge, there is a space for LGBTQIAZRS people to be in the government. But you're going to have to clean this up. You're going to have to clean it up and tie it up in a nice, pretty bow, and y'all family be the new damn normal. That's the only way I see you getting out of this, because if not, and you continue to live on with this wife and these 3 kids, it is going to linger over your head until the day you die. Is he gay? Is he not gay? Is he gay? Is he not gay? Is he bi? Is he not bi? Is he bi? Is he not bi? And at the end of the day, it really is nobody's business, but everybody wants to know. And unfortunately, in the arena in which you choose to earn your living and exercise your influence, it matters. Fix it, clean it up. It's unfortunate. I am praying for some peace and solitude for their family. There's nothing like being shamed publicly and being embarrassed. My heart does go out to the wife and those children, because I do believe those children are old enough to be on the internet and read and hear what people are saying. And I'm sure that those parents that go to the same school as Andrew's kids have talked in the car, and their kids are going to come back and say things. I feel bad for the kids. Like I said, the easier part to get over was daddy was somewhere doing some party drugs and doing a little alcohol. That was the easy part to get over. The scandalous part is the men's, in which Andrew has yet to speak to. And I'm sorry, Andrew, another Olivia Pope moment. You better fix this and come out and address the men being in that room before Gayle King ends up with that interview with Tyson, or before some national platform ends up with the interview with Tyson. I think the only thing that may be saving you as of right now is that everything is about the zombie apocalypse going on right now. I can't say it because YouTube demonetizing people's videos for saying. So I had to, but y'all know what I'm talking about. The CV. Because that's dominating the news cycle, that is buying you a little bit of time. But trust and believe, once things die down, people are going to have interest. And this boy Tyson looks like an opportunist. He looked like anything for $1 or make him holler. Okay, well, that's what got his ass face down, ass up. That's the way he was throwing up in that damn room. And I want to know, what messy ass EMS worker had done tipped off the news. And here's the thing, Andrew, you had to be real fucked up, because if the old man was the one that found y'all and he called EMS, why you didn't have sense enough to go get in the car or go get another room before they got there? I guess you was that damn messed up, and I'm sorry, I just don't believe that a man of your stature got that damn drunk to the point where you couldn't even speak with the police. Nevertheless, y'all wanted to know what I thought about it. I just gave y'all a whole piece of my mind. Drop down in the comments and we'll talk about it later, child. Bye. Oh, be sure to like and subscribe. And stay off that meth and leave them goddamn escorts alone.